What's up, y'all? This is Randall Branch. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about what to do if you don't like the women that you're attracting. Now, this is a very interesting topic. I saw a video or a clip of King 68 saying that if you don't like any women that you're attracting, then you need to just stop dating and work on yourself. And I understand where he's coming from, and I disagree slightly, but I also agree, right? If you're in a position, right, we all talk about you need to deal with women that want to deal with you, right? First and foremost, right? So unfortunately, if you don't like the women who want to deal with you, you're in a pickle because you're like, damn, I want to deal with women, but the women that want to deal with me, I don't fuck with. So what do you do? Now, King 68 says you just don't deal with women at all and that you work on yourself. I personally say that you do both. I say that you deal with the women that are currently interested in you, right? Now, I'm not saying that you just, because obviously the women that you're interested in are a reflection of you. I mean, the women who are interested in you to a degree are a reflection of you to a degree. Once, and this is another topic, guys, there's so much nuance to dating. That's why I love this shit, because there's so much nuance. Once you get to a certain level, that's not quite true because in order for, let me explain this correctly. I'm finna get to my bag. I'm really finna get to my bag. When you're at a certain level, in order for women on your level to like you, the women who are under her also have to like you. So the perfect example I could use for that is like, in order for you to have $1,000, you have to have $500, right? In order for you to have $1,000, you have to have 2 cents, right? So there's a threshold. If a certain woman likes you, then women under that caliber also are going to like you. So when I say that the women who like you are a direct reflection of you, that's true in a sense. But once you reach a threshold where like a lot of women like you, that might not be as true because low level women are going to like you. In order for high level women to like you, low level women have to like you to a degree. Again, in order for you to have $1,000, you have to have $2. That's the best way I can put it. I'm in my bag right now, so I've never heard anybody say that, but that's a fact. I promise you, that's a fact. So the women who like you are a reflection of you, but in a sense, maybe not. But if you're in a position where you don't like the women who like you at all, you should still be dating a little bit, guys. And this is the reason why I'm gonna say this, because I understand what King 68 is saying, and he's not necessarily wrong to say just go work on yourself. I say do both. I say work on yourself and also date because, and this is coming from experience, guys. Like I told you guys, I used to date a lot when I first got out to college. When I first started driving, right between like 16 to 20, I was really dating a lot heavy. I was dating heavy, bro. I was talking to a lot of women, getting my toes wet, right? I was having fun. Then when I really start focusing on my business and getting into the gym, I stopped dating to focus on myself. And when I got back into the field, I was hella rusty, bro. Hella rusty. And the thing about dating, the thing about really anything in life, talking to women, being in the gym, right? Making YouTube videos, it could be anything. Is repetition is extremely important. So if you're like, oh, I'm just not going to talk to women for a year or two because I don't like the women that I'm talking to and I'm just going to work on myself. When you get back into dating, you're going to be hella rusty. You're going to be hella rusty, right? And that's not going to be, it's going to be very uncomfortable. And I'm not saying you can't get through it. I got through it, right? But it's not going to be fun. And I'll tell you guys, even now, I'm a little rusty. Right, like Drake said, I'm a little rusty. I'm a little rusty. Like that's real talk, bro. Because I don't date like I used to. Right? I'm just gonna keep it above with you guys. This year, 2026, I haven't hung out with a lot of women. I have not. Right? So it's different when you've hung out with when you're hanging out with like 3, 4 chicks a week, bro. Like you're flowing, convo skills is on point, banter is on point. Like you're in your bag, you got good momentum. Then you say, fuck it, I'm just gonna work on myself for a year and a half. I've hung out with maybe 3, 4 women in that year and a half, let's say. I'm just giving you guys examples. I don't know the exact numbers in my head, right? When I get back into the field, bro, after that year and a half, like is different, bro. It's different. So that's what a lot of you guys, and I'm just gonna keep it a buck, are already not too good with women in terms of like banter, in terms of like controlling dynamics, holding frame, all that good stuff. So for you to take a year or two off, you're just gonna set yourself behind the eight ball even farther. This is real game, bro. Like I'm giving you guys real game. I hope you guys are fucking with me because this is some real shit, bro. This is real shit. If you're already behind the eight ball, if you're already not that good with banter and with convo, with escalating, right, with anything like that, and you say, fuck it, I'm gonna work on myself for 2 years and not date, when you get back into the field, you're gonna be behind. You're already behind as it is. So for you to take 2 years off and work on yourself, right? So that's one part. That's one part. Here's the second part. You could date women and work on yourself at the same time, right? And this is another video I want to make. I know I said that a lot, but it's another video I want to make. Every man needs to have his program, right? And every man, when women come into his life, needs to make sure the women are on his program. So if a woman's on your program, you will definitely be able to continuously work on yourself while being in that dynamic with that chick, right? Now, yes, again, the topic in this video is I'm not too fond of the women who find me attractive or the women that want to date me. But as you level up, the women who are interested in you will also level up, right? You get to a point where, you're starting to attract better women than the women that you have, and you leave her where she's at and you get better women, bro. Hopefully, the women that you could be in a position where you're like, I don't really fuck with the women who are attracted to me because I think I deserve more, which you don't because you're not where you need to be, right? But as you're leveling up, if you find you a good chick who's investing into your program and she's feeding off your game as you're leveling up, she'll probably level up with you. Next thing you know, you're like, I don't even need a new chick. She leveled up with me, right? Whether that be looks, for women, it's just really just going to be looks and helping you with your program, right? While you're also leveling up your looks, your mindset, and all these things. She's probably leveling up her mindset, her looks in the gym, things like that. You guys can level up together. But the King 6'8" advice, and if I found the clip, I'm gonna put it at the beginning of this video. But the King 6'8" advice to just not date is I've done it. I've done it as a guy who's been smooth with women, and it was hard for me to get back into the field. It still is different. I'm not gonna lie. Like I could, the thing with me is I'm honest too. I remember one chick I was talking to. I told her I was like, I know a lot of dudes be like, yeah, women need to know that you have women in your life. So like, don't tell them that this is your first date in a while. Or, bro, if you get women, you could tell like it don't matter, bro. If you get women, women will know that you get women. I could tell a woman that I don't get women, and her intuition will tell her if I'm lying, if I'm trolling, or if I'm serious. So like, if you get women, you can say whatever, bro. You can't hide it. Like if you get women, you can't hide it. So I told her like real talk. I was like, yeah, I've been focused like this, and I kind of joked it off. I was like, this is the first time that like I really, and we hung out before, granted, but I was like, this is like my first time hanging out like in a minute. Like I was trying to see if I still got it. Right? A lot of guys will say, don't say shit like that and make it seem like you've been in the field. Like, bro, I don't need to play games, bro. Women know how to get down, right? Again, if you like, you can't cheat the game, right? So it's like I could say some shit like that. I don't feel a way about that. And I genuinely felt like that because I maybe at that point I hadn't talked to a chick in person in like 6 months, bro. Like, which is a long time, guys. And I'm telling you, like, just getting back in that feeling. We had hung out for hours, bro, like 15 hours. We had hung out like a long time. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, and it was just different being back in the field. So when you take time off like that, guys, oh, I'm just gonna focus on myself for 2 years, for a year and a half, for a year, and I'm not gonna date. I'm not gonna talk to women. I'm just gonna grind. I say, nah, bro. I say deal with the women who fuck with you, right? I'm not saying wife him up. I'm not saying knock him up. I'm saying deal with him, talk to him, right? Get that experience. And for the most part, like I said, like I mentioned earlier in this video, the women who are dealing with you are a reflection of you. So it's like a lot of you guys like to say women are delusional. A lot of men are delusional too. Men will be like big old beer belly, seven chins, not passionate about anything, right? Not in the gym, mustard stains on their hoodie, and then being like, yeah, bro, I don't like the women who are attracted to me. And it's like, bro, those are like that's your level, bro. Like that's your speed, bro. Like that's your speed right now, bro. So you don't like the women who are attracted to you, but they're a reflection of what you have going on. You want that gym baddie and shit like that, but that's not your speed right now, bro. You gotta boss up. Oh, but I don't want to do, bro. You need to be dealing with those women right now, right? A lot of you guys will be like, oh, well, Randall, I disagree. I think it's better to just, for me to just work on myself for a year and a half without talking to women. Most of y'all are going to be at home playing with yourself if you're not talking to women, bro. Like, let's just keep it a book. I'm not here to play today, bro. I'm not going to play today. You feel me? I'm not going to play today, bro. A lot of you guys, if you're not dealing with women in the flesh, you're going to be doing some goofy shit on the side. You're going to be on that OnlyFans or on that hub, or you're gonna be doing something that you know you're not supposed to be doing, right? So it will behoove you to just talk to women in person and to deal with women who are on your level for the time being, as opposed to picking up some bad habits and then needing to break those bad habits going forward. And again, as you level up, the type of women who are attracted to you will level up. And again, what I mentioned, remember what I mentioned earlier in this video. Women are a reflection of you, but understand that as you boss up, you will be getting all types of women throwing themselves at you. It's not just going to be women who are quote unquote on your level. Women will try to play with you. It'll be women that you'll be like, there's no reason why you should feel like you have a chance with me. But those women have to be attracted to you in order for the higher echelon women to be attracted to you. Again, and if you ever use what I say, make sure you give me credit because I know you've never heard this before. If in order for you to have $1,000, you have to have 2 cents, bro. So all these women are going to be attracted to you in order for the women who are quote unquote on your speed to also be attracted to you. So, like I say, women are a reflection of what you have going on, but there's yes and no to that. There's nuance to it, which is why I love the game. There's nuance to the game, bro. There's nuance to the game. I was watching a dude who I fuck with, and he was talking about how a lot of dudes say never to double text, but that's not always true. There's times where it can make sense to double text, and I agree with that 100%. Right? So when I give you guys dating advice, I'm not giving you guys there's no black and white shit, right? Should you take a woman who cheats on you back? No. Like that, like there's some black and white shit, but there's not a lot of black and white shit. A lot of stuff is gray area, right? And this is one of those things. This is one of those things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I like talking about this because this is a self-development channel, so I could get into my bag about nutrition, about fitness, about dating and women and relationships and everything, bro, and mindset, right? So I'm giving you guys game everywhere I can to help you guys become the best version of yourself, and I hope you guys appreciate that. Like, comment, share, subscribe, okay? Follow me on Instagram at Randall Branch. If you guys want to book a strategy call with me, if you guys need help with your specific situation, go ahead and do so. If you guys want to join my coaching program to get your mind and your body right, go ahead and do so. If you guys want to access my ebooks or programs or go check out my clothing line, everything that you need will be in the description. And I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Again, this is some real game, okay? Soak up this game. Soak up this game, fellas. Some real shit, all right? See you guys later. Peace.